Dear YouTube, today is January 25th, 2018, and this is your daily episode video number 16. First off, let me thank the viewerships I got so far, as well as all the new subscribers. I got about 20 new subscribers just recently, so thank you so much for subscribing, and I'll try to bring out more content as time goes. It's not easy. You have to do research, and you want to try to the best possible to give accurate information, but sometimes I'll make mistakes, and if someone calls it out, I will double check it. So let me just go over one video here. When I was doing some analysis, Abel said, hey, your calculations are incorrect based upon the fact that it's not at 21 billion, it was actually at 6.3 billion. Now, people that watched the stream, I recalculated that to 6.3, and I was trying to do a video to explain that situation and to put his correction there, but instead I said, screw it, let's do a live stream, because it just went live, and it was exciting to watch. So that's where that's about. Another one I have to say is apologies to is I was talking a little bit badly about this guy, Joe, the chief architect and founder and CEO of Dragon Chain. Wow, what a title. So I was looking over his title and I was like, Disney. I mean, he's part of the blockchain, right? He's one of the guys that build on the blockchain, and he looks like he has a pretty good resume. However, and he ain't no chump, so that I shouldn't have said. He has a lot better pedigree and probably knows a lot more business sense, possibly, than the CEO of Zilliqa. Because when I look at his is developer, research, head of engineering, CEO, and it just felt like he's much more of a scientist. He also has a PhD in computer science. It says he has a PhD in philosophy, but it's in computer science. Oh, Doctor of Philosophy in computer science again. So, moving along, let's go to my coins real quick. We are at $7,714. XRB actually gained a little bit, but has lost pretty much all the momentum. Stellar Lumens, we are at a solid 6% gain right now. Looking pretty good. However, everything else is in the negative, unfortunately, but we did come up to 8,000 and we dropped down a little bit here. In BTC's been pretty stagnant. It hasn't really moved up or down. So let's go ahead and take a look at ICX. ICX is taking a dip. Now, anybody that didn't see this here, this was a Reddit post that we saw saying that, hey, mainnet's not launching. And then guess what? Moments later, mainnet releases and boom, that's what happens. So just be careful of the sources that you read, and and for me, when I saw the news, it was a buy opportunity for me, and that's how I was thinking of doing it. So I was thinking, oh shoot, it's because if you believe in the product, you'll put more money into it, right? So let's go with XLM real fast, and XLM is looking pretty good. It has been gaining a lot of gains, and from yesterday, we are, I think, let's look at the change. We're plus 7% still. Wow, that's pretty good. So the question is, do I sell and try to get back inside the market when it goes lower? Because I'm predicting it to drop, but I am not comfortable. So just for transparency's sake, 90% of my trades have been failures, okay? I made some good trades. The best trade was XRB, where I dumped another $800 in it when it was at this peak, and I'm like, there was this massive sell wall. I'm like, dude, it's gonna punch it, and everything back then, everything was punching through everything, right? Any sell wall was just getting slaughtered. So I dropped another $800 on top of that. So I invested 400, put 800, $1,200 investment, which is now $2,700, right? But it was up to 7,000 at one point, okay? I mean, I had almost 10x gains on that thing. So I really want to see this double up if all possible. I want to see it go up to maybe 0.0026 and take some profits out then. So that's XRB. XLM, just real quick, what was some news on it? Basically, there was some news on Reddit stating that it was going to be, they were going to come out with their decentralized exchange, and new ICOs that come on Stellar will be first to show up there. Okay, and that was a pretty big deal. I also talked about how it's going to take the cheapest path possible. So I already put it out here. Let's say you want to transfer some money, USD to Euro, to a friend of yours or your grandma. She's in Europe. It will do something like this. If this rate is cheaper, if it's going through XLM and BTC and XLM back into Euro in some way, fashion, it's cheaper, it will do it. Let's just put ETH here. Okay, so that's what they mean. They had something that says, hey, the coins will take the cheapest route possible or the lowest rates possible, and that's what they were talking about. It's actually in their white paper, and I actually covered this in my video blog number 5. So there was some news on XLM, and it was comparing also the top dogs. And actually, we could just go look for it right now. Actually, this is it. It was comparing Stellar Lumens and how Stellar Lumens cost is significantly lower than everybody else, as well as, and it's on the top 7, right? Stellar Lumens versus probably the top 7, 8. Also, on top of that, average transaction time is on the lower side of things. So if you look over here, some things take a significant amount of time, but Stellar Lumens is much less. It's at around 8 seconds. Here's what atomic pathfinding, that's the word they're using, atomic pathfinding to discover the cheapest rates between any two assets. Pretty cool, right? Very low trading fees. What is very low trading fees? We'll just have to wait and see. But this is great news. So I don't know when it's going to come around, but Stellar Lumens is something I'm keeping. I was planning on holding this until March. I want to see both of these come into fruition before I start selling my Stellar Lumens. I mean, I might just hold on to it forever. Who knows? I mean, I don't know how I'm going to play this. We're just trying to figure it out, but I have to still keep reading and researching and try to find a checkout point where I feel comfortable. Okay. Let's go to the reason why I think XRB had a huge rally today, and hype's just hype, man. I hate hypes. But DataDash comes in and says, ride blocks for the top 3 in February. And you know what's really cool about it? And I love DataDash, guys. His second video, he's talking about Icon. So those are his 2 top, and I have both of those at my highest stakes here in my portfolio. So go DataDash. I really like this guy. Please subscribe to him. He is pretty transparent about everything he talks about. He's just now has so many subscribers that he could single-handedly move the market, and that is something that's sort of scary in the crypto space. Let's go to Zilliqa real quick. Last but not least, where are we at, man? So Zilliqa, right now we are at 14 cents. It needs to dip. So there was some retard guy that messed up the charts here. You can see here, someone sold at a very high amount and probably just, you know, barely anything. But let's take a look over here. Yeah, I gotta try to take out that candle, but it looks like it's dipping. So ooh, I don't know. It needs to dip. So we're just gonna keep waiting and waiting and waiting. And I do want to get my hands on Zilliqa. And I don't mind if people made 20x off of me. If it comes in a very cheap price, maybe at the 400 million mark and total market cap, which I believe would be 2 cents, right? Oh gosh. Let's do the calculator real quick. They have 6 300,000,000 tokens. And let's times that by what? That doesn't come out right. Oh yeah, it actually does. There we go. 3 cents. So 5 cents. Okay. And you're around that 5 to 3 cents. I think it's a pretty safe bet because if I look at, let's just 200, I think it's really safe bet now. Let's take a look. Coin market cap. If we're down here, yeah, hell yeah. Definitely, I think it's worth more than request. Red coin for sure. I don't know what that is. I don't know half these coins. I'd have to keep researching. Experience points, you know. Dent, keep tanking, boy. Whoever has money in Dent, please sell it. It doesn't make sense. 400 million in market cap when the dentist industry is worth like 40 billion or something like that. I don't know. Software shouldn't cost that much. I mean, much as you're trying to save money, I really don't think it's worth that much. Get out of it. Yeah, I could totally see it. If it splashes below, Golem's a great project. Kyber Network, I heard good things about it, but I don't know too much. But if we're down here, I think I could buy it. I think it's a safe bet. I really want to go under 300,000 or 300 million. I would prefer to do that. But anyways, I've been ranting off quite a bit. Again, thank you for sincerely watching my videos. Please subscribe, thumbs up, and please post a comment so I can review it and possibly review it on my next video. Thanks, guys.